I have done a little bit of modification to my model. I added screw heads. It's really easy. I used the IMM brush to add those screw heads to enhance my model. Then I made few changes to the toes. These toes used to be in a separate sub tool. Then what I did was I merged them down, and with my bridge tool I create this line across. The same thing, exactly the same thing that I used to build this part, this socket. Okay, it was a two sub tool. Then I merged them down and delete the few faces on the both sub tool. Then I bridge them across with the edge function. I'll explain it a little bit more. Let me to change it this material. Let me to drag the history. Then you can see what I done. See, I am even with the masking. I changed a few changes. I proportion wise I made a few changes. It was like that. Then I create a mask and push it down to make it look nice. It was all started like that. It was like that. It was in a two separate sub tool. Then with the Q mesh function I extrude these guys out like that. I extrude these guys out in the both sub tool. Then I merge both sub tool into one layer, in a one sub tool layer, merge down. Then I deleted these faces. Okay, then what I did, hover my mouse, let me get my Q mesh, sorry, X modular. Then I hover my mouse over the edge, and with the bridge tool function, for the target two holes I bridge them across. That's all. It came like that. That's how I built this piece. Let's go back to this part. Okay, with this part what I did, I just make a hole in here. It's quite easy. Let me drag the, even I have made a few changes the proportion wise. Push the front bit down. With the Q mesh function I create the front area. I extrude the front bit outward. Then shall select these two faces with the Q mesh function. Then I push create a hole. That's really simple. Okay, let me to explain how I get these screws. That's really simple. It's with the new brush. Let me to turn off the screws layer. Here we go. Here we go. There's a new brush, not new brush, there's a brush called IMM tool. There are few brushes available for you. It's kind of a series of meshes inside these brushes. They're readily available for you to use. Let me get one brush and you can select IMM steam gears. Let's see what's in there. Select the one of the brush, then press M on your keyboard, M letter on your keyboard, then it's come up with the all the meshes available inside this brush. See, we can use these meshes to enhance your model. Okay, well, I use IMM toolkit, which is this one. Okay, then I press M, then I grab just standard screw head, something similar to this. Then what I do, it will let you to drag it onto the canvas. Then with the W, you will be able to press W, go to the transpose tool, you'll be able to push it inside. As you drag in those meshes, it will create the mask around the, it will automatically create the mask. With the transpose tool, you can place them wherever you want to be. Again, I create another one. If you hold down the space bar, you'll be able to move. I don't know why my model is getting disappear. I hope because of my screen capture software. And I press, I get the transpose tool, I'll be able to move these screw heads. Press Q key. With the space bar, you will be able to move it around. And I get my transpose tool to place it. Like that. Then you can clear the mask. Then once you clear the mask, what it does, it's going to bake. Let me to clear the mask. It's going to bake all these screw head onto the model. But I don't like it to be happen because then once it is baked in, it's a bit hard to change. What I like to do, I like to keep this screw head in a separate subtool layer. I'll undo. Then what you can do, you can split to similar part. Press this button. Then what it does, it's split all the screw heads into separate layer. It's somewhere over here. Here we go. There are a couple of layers now. Let me to turn off my previous layer. I hope it's this one. Here we go. Okay. I split them into the separate layer now. They're in a separate layer. Then you can clear the mask. Drag a box outside. Then what you can do, you can mirror them if you want to, because because my symmetry was out, therefore I didn't create at the same time. I just create the one side. Then you can go to the subtool master, mirror along the x-axis, append as a new tool. It will create the new layer, but it's so off. What you can do, get the transpose tool, hold down the shift key while you're dragging the transports tool and push them in. Here we go. That's nice and tidy. Also, if you want to make you can offset this one with the deformation offset. See, with the offset function you'll be able to offset. That's how I got it up to that stage. Okay. This is a small video, but it will give you a lot of information for you to how to enhance your model. Key takeaway of this video is how you can use the IMM brushes to enhance your model.